Hi, my name is Aaron George, and I love to eat Thai food. Hey guys, my name is Aaron George, and I'm the former DMTC Youth Group Vice President, and welcome to DMTC Asks. Okay, so up first, the first question is, what's your favorite part of the youth group? So my favorite part is just the fact that we all get to have fellowship together and spend time with each other, which is always great. It forms more bonds with each other. When we spend more time with each other, then we get to learn more about God in different ways, different aspects from each person. And I feel like that's just so cool about how everyone connects with each other. What is your favorite kind of dinner? My ideal dinner is definitely chicken Alfredo pasta from Pizza Hut, like 2 bowls. They're so good. Like, it's creamy, it's sweet, it's got chicken. I love pasta. Pasta is just #1 dinner, you know? And then like a nice cold cup of like ginger ale. What superpower would you not want to have and why? A lot of people say that they would rather fly, and that's like so basic. And so I feel like if this question were reworded to what superpower would you have, I feel like teleportation would be so cool, because then you can like go anywhere at any time. And I feel like that's way cooler than flying, you know? All right, the fourth question. What do you like to do in your free time? So I like to do two things in my free time. One of them is just look at sneakers. I'm a huge sneakerhead, so I enjoy looking at different types of sneakers that are gonna come out this coming month, or stuff that's already come out, and then I like to look at the design aspect, and I feel like that's really cool. And then another thing that I like to do in my free time is honestly just code. I really enjoy coding, doing projects, different types of things, making algorithms. I feel like it's so interesting and uses my brain a lot. All right, what is a way God has shown up in your life recently? So recently I was actually working on like a coding project over the last couple weeks, and it was pretty stressful for me because nothing was going right, everything kept like failing. And I started praying a lot more, kind of trying to help my confidence boost, get my faith up so I can just get help from God to help put the knowledge in me. And I feel like it really helped, because then the code came more fluently to me, my program ended up passing, and I got 100% on it. So I feel like that was the most recent time that God has helped me. And the last question here is, what is your favorite TikTok dance, and can you show us? Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I guess I know the Renegade from last year, because that was like when I started really going on TikTok a lot.
Do you want to play it for you?
Yeah. Next card. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Are you more P than Ashwin? Of course I'm more P than Ashwin. I feel like I'm just so much more energetic. I have all the energy. I'm definitely more P. I just know more than Ashwin does. And you know, it's all about your attitude, confidence, and positivity. If you spread that, you're very P, you know what I mean? If you had a chance to ask God one question, what would it be? I feel like I would ask him if dinosaurs really existed, because the Bible never really mentioned dinosaurs, but it did mention animals before people. So I feel like looking at that timeline, dinosaurs were before people. It's just spread out. I don't know, it's a weird question, but I was always wondering about dinosaurs. If you could choose a sidekick from a Disney movie, who would you choose? I'm gonna have to go with Olaf on this one, because Olaf is such a lovable snowman, you know, so sweet and funny and goofy, and I feel like he matches my energy a lot of the time, and I feel like he would be a great sidekick. Just imagine a snowman right here. Ta-da.
Like doing like everyday tasks with you and stuff?
Exactly.
Okay.
Like just to do everything, and then kind of just be like my buddy, someone to talk to.
Are you saying that you want to be Olaf, or you want a sidekick like Olaf? It sounds like you want to be Olaf.
Honestly, both. I want to be Olaf and I want Olaf. Olaf is love, Olaf is life. Okay, fourth question. What animated movie would want to be in and why? Which animated movie would you want to be in and why? Okay, that's a hard question. Give me a second. This is a hard question. Soul was low-key crazy. Is cereal soup? Oh Lord. Cereal is not soup. Soup is literally just an appetizer for a meal, and cereal is not an appetizer. That's a whole meal. You could eat cereal for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Soup you can't have for breakfast. I mean, I guess you could have it for lunch, but it's usually an appetizer. So cereal, not a soup. Okay, next card. Number 1, does your bunny know any tricks? That's a good question. So if you don't know, I have a bunny named Pluto. He's like a white rabbit, pretty big honestly, like the size of a big puppy, I guess. And if my mom's like gardening or something, he'll always follow her around. And I feel like that's kind of a cool trick, because usually you would assume that a bunny would run away, but he's pretty obedient and home domesticated. So that's a good question. Who is your BFF at DMTC? Now that's a question right there. I feel like I have a big group of friends consisting of like 10-ish people here. But I feel like the guys that I'm closest with is definitely Ashwin and Steven. Just because they've been with me a lot of the way growing up. They've always talked to me when I'm going through times. They've kind of just helped me get through stuff in life. And they're always just willing to help me and support me through any times of need. And so I feel like they're definitely like 2 of my best friends at DMTC for sure. Do you feel like running has changed your perspective on anything? I don't run. Do you feel like running has changed your perspective on anything? So I'm assuming this is talking about running for committee. And I feel like it definitely has changed my perspective on a lot of things, especially at the church. Trying to grow a prosperous youth group is definitely very beneficial for everyone, and I feel like having a good base in the youth group is very helpful. And so running for a youth group committee and being a part of it is definitely, I feel like, a good big step in my self-growth, because then I can help the younger generation to make their roots embedded in Christ. Do you put your toilet paper over or under? Over. If you put it under, you're just psychopathic. Like, come on, it's always just gotta go over. It's easier to pull, tear. If it's under, it can like just fall. It's weird. Weird stuff happens when it's under. Always go over. All right, last question here. Who is a character in the Bible you look up to? Job, 100%. One of my close Achashans told me to read Job when I was going through some tough times, and I really did resonate with Job, because what happened was he had a lot of things, and God essentially put him down and made him go through a lot of hardships, and Job continually just kept looking up, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, so optimistic towards everything, and he like kind of influenced his friends to see world optimistically, even though he was like, all his friends were like, why do you still pray to God? Why do you still do this after you've been through so much negative? And he still like pushed through and was like always so spiritual in God. And so I feel like that really helped me to deepen my faith in the Lord, because then I look up to someone as well. Join the youth group. It's definitely lots of fun. Like, I do not regret anything about the youth group at all. I definitely wish I could have joined earlier, to be honest. And honestly, just have fun. Like, it's not a bad place at all. Like, everyone is so welcome and opening, and we're always here to be with you for anything. So yeah, that is all.